us here know Orochoko Sumo Jackson well by name, by size, his physical morphology, um, where he have come from, who is him in his district. But to add to it, what many of our people in no town and villages in the district should be knowing today, Honorable Jacob Sumo Jackson is a son of Thomas Jackson and Matumo Jackson, both of them from Bukuta, Wala Wakline, Wala Pochinto. Honorable Jackson is commonly known as a motorcycle guy. He's one person who have mustered the courage to bring young people to becoming somebody just by teaching some of them to become a motorcyclist, even though it's a constraint work for everyone to do, but he have been able to teach young people to become the breadwinner of their family. More to that, Oral Jackson is a farmer who have one of the many farm in the district. That is pineapple farm. He believed that making farm is also sustaining the lives of people and giving back to humanity. He's a driver who have worked with the driver unions of this county and the district as well. He's a Govajo businessman as well, who have worked with the Govajo women across every market of this place. The Govajo women know him for that. There's no one time, there's no one market area that Jacob Sumo Jackson will go and nobody will not talk about his good work. Honorable Jackson is a son of the district. He was born here in Bogota, he grew up here, he lived all of his life here. His both parents are also here. Honorable Jackson is an advocate for the young people. He's becoming the face of the young people of Electoral District 7, Bong County. Honorable Jackson is being referred to as the Devi of this district. Honorable Jackson is being referred to as a motorcyclist who have come to redeem the people of this land. Honorable Jackson have a vision, and the vision is to transform the people from grass to grace. How will he do that? The possibility of him doing it is a collective idea. That idea is to bring everybody on board to craft a work plan, a district action plan, a district agenda. And that agenda is alleviating the district and developing the land. He has shared with many of us wherever we travel. He's telling us this is what we want to do. We have people have been here in actual poverty. There's a time for us to put aside what our personal grief can do for us, or what our personal intake, or what we get personally to sustain ourselves, right, to put it one side. But he have mustered the courage to making sure that he joined the many voices of people who have led this district in the prosperity way, to making sure that people who are disenchanted about issues of the district to unite the people, to making sure that from village to town, from town to village, to making sure that this district is served.
Okay, we'll get back to you later. Again, normally we journalists go about asking questions that we want the public to get better understanding of. And we come to you, Matali, as a member of this team. Have you been able to understand from Honorable Jacob Jackson why he wants to be, why Jacob wants to be, why he wants to be representative of Electoral District 7 in Bong County?
Thank you, Godfrey. That questions, if it were posed out there, millions of people could answer that questions. The intent of Jackson to contest for this post came from the masses. Okay. Misrepresentation, bad leadership, that we refer to, if I want to get very sluggish, squandering opportunity for the people, making our district to go backward. And there's lot of things that drive Mr. Jacob to this ambition. If you go to Jabata, you see the house, you see the schools, the roof is out. Because when you go in the house, we don't expect that, that's what Jacob said to me. One day we were sitting, he said, look, if you go in the house, people misuse the word representation, oversight, and lawmaking. If you go to the place, you don't have to take a salary, but have the power to lobby it. To love it. If you love it, if you have that strength, you can pull a mountain. How dare you have a representative here who have gone 5 years in one of those places where he got his his vote that really make him a representative, which is Jabata. That you have a school that is uprooted by a stone, and this school up to present is still uprooted because of poor representation, lack of oversight. He said, it's hurting me. How about Molashu? How about Bogostan, where the representative has migrated to sit as a home, second home? Well, look at the school. The school is closed. Volunteer teachers has abandoned the school, laid down chalk. Where you could just talk to them, get them 1,000, 2,000. You'll be there, I pay my poor, I beg you, things is not, you know, little palace. This is not easy, my people. Let's hold on to it. This will get better. I'll tell the central government. That's a rule. Look at the school. Before the end of the school year, the school is abandoned. Lack of oversight. See the roads. Don't go back at the pedal. And we put it there because we feel that you can able to do one or two talking around with friends. But most of the time we see the representative goes around parading the corridor of some villages, claiming victory for a cost project role. Where community people put their money together, they pay the rate, you buy one drum of fuel, then you say, I build role. Then it becomes difficult to understand. So it bring on Jackson and said, no, we don't do this. We can't be here. We went to school. We got friends. We know what is leadership. And you come in the midst of us. We entrusted you as one of us. And elected you. Then you are doing otherwise. I can't sit and look at my people falling this way. It will not intervene. They will go down. The district will go down the drain. The district has lost its fabric. It's wrong. I will venture. I will elaborate my people. I will institute a redemptive council, a movement rather, to make sure that our people will be redeemed. Okay. Look at the teachers. Look at the students. Look at our people. Look at the home of the representative. All of the minor bridges where you can just buy one little power saw. You apply cut bridge and put a stake and put it right here and let the people pass. Motorboat is no longer accessible to some of these places. It's appalling. It's quite unfortunate. Alright? So it drives most Jacob to some of these things. The action on the internet, but it's worth it.
Okay. So are we getting from you that because of poor representation, according to you, because of the lack of that adequate leadership from the current leaders, prompted Jacob to contest the elections?
Sure. So let me add to that,
okay.
Godfrey. You know and I know, if a leader who have come to lead will lead by an example.
Right.
Many who have a desire to have partake or wanting to partake in the process in the future, we want to come back on the drawing table and discuss because they are saying the good of you. Yeah. But that is not so in our district. One of the reasons that many of these guys choose And Honorable Jackson told us that if he had done more for the people, it could have been better to support him.
Sure.
But these things were being discussed closed door. They would not adhere to.
Okay.
What more do you, Godfrey, and the others that are listening right now, want Jacob to do? He have discussed it, time with our number, and it has been I have not been adhered to. So, not just because he has seen these losses, but the continual poverty that has engulfed our district. How can you be a leader? You cannot advocate. How can you be a leader? You're not there for the masses. No. Dengan mera boy. Kadang-kadang balun you to do. Akayaga way gay plan and right here and yaga. You are gonna name my get the gay bigger. Kayu na hin. You may giga money crana. Yana packet and waggy aga doing baba, doing baba and yapa. Cái chị coi một quay không? Nhà tiếng quay mẹ phải cô quay cô mẹ mà cái cô cả ba quay lại cô phụ ba người bà quay cô hiền nói cái đó cô mẹ ngay cái bộ kiếm mà mẹ nhí qua ngoài cô ghé nhau ba quên nhí đang ngoài cô cái cô qua phàm mà cái cô ghé nhau qua cái à đâu có phải cái quay cô bể lại à đâu quay cô đá đó à đâu quay cô goblet đó mà đang ngày đó chị cô à phụ con người mà nhớ có ba cái đá lại cái đá phàm mà cái đá ba cái.
Very well. You added on said. I heard from you that you add on to what Matali have said that poverty have engulfed the districts, and maybe could be one of the reasons you were coming to bring some change. Maybe it may not be at 100%, but bring some change. But can you tell us exactly what method would you use to reduce that poverty you talk about have engulfed the districts?
Okay, thank you. Before Comrade Matalik can come in and Comrade Peter D. Freeman,
Okay.
which is Damway,
Okay.
I just want to say that the district coordinator of the Coalition for Democratic Change is also here as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
He's part of this
Conversation.
conversation
Sorry,
tonight.
sorry that we actually
Yeah. So
is on our side.
yeah,
Sorry,
so
gentlemen.
he have his own to
So
say
let
as well.
hear from you relating to our conversations, and you can also go ahead to let us know one or two about
What happened here is that
come close to the mic.
we at the room of Congress, no matter how we have been marginalized and what have you, but we still stand by the parties because you cannot dress the devil and lie be disgraced. And then Jacob has come directly through our party so that we can be able to push him to become somebody for the district, especially the representative seat. Well, in this light, I don't want to criticize anybody who have been there or not been there.